In a quiet corner of the moonlit forest, an old oak tree stood tall, casting long shadows on the forest floor. Perched high on one of its sturdy branches was the wise owl, who had seen many creatures come and go. His large, golden eyes scanned the treetops, watching over the forest like a silent guardian. Down below, hidden in the roots of the old tree, lived a curious little mouse. Tonight, the mouse was feeling restless. He peeked out of his hole, glancing nervously at the dark forest that stretched before him. The moonlight made everything look mysterious and a little scary, but the mouse was determined to explore. As the mouse tiptoed onto the forest floor, a pair of sharp, glowing eyes followed him from above. The owl had noticed the little mouse's venture and silently swooped down from his perch, landing gracefully beside him. The mouse froze, eyes wide in both fear and wonder as he gazed up at the magnificent owl. "What are you doing out here, little one?" the owl asked in his calm, deep voice. The mouse hesitated before replying, "I wanted to see the forest at night, but it's so big, and I feel so small." The owl, with a gentle nod, spread his wings and beckoned the mouse to follow him. "Come with me, and I'll show you something worth waiting for." They walked together, the owl's large form towering over the tiny mouse as they ventured deeper into the forest. The moonlight filtered through the branches, casting patches of silver on the ground. The mouse stumbled over a root but quickly caught up to the owl, determined to see what lay ahead. Eventually, they reached a clearing. The trees opened up to reveal a vast, starry sky, twinkling above them like 1,000 tiny lights. The mouse gasped in awe, his little eyes wide with wonder as he took in the beauty of the stars. "Patience," the owl began, "is like the night sky. Sometimes, you must wait and think before you act. If you rush, you might miss the beauty and wisdom hidden in the dark." The mouse sat silently, contemplating the owl's words. Slowly, he began to understand. The forest, once frightening, now seemed peaceful and full of wonder. He realized that with patience, even the darkest night could reveal its secrets. With newfound wisdom, the mouse smiled up at the owl. "Thank you," he said softly. "I think I understand now." The owl nodded approvingly. "Good. Now, let's get you back home." Together, they returned to the old oak tree, where the owl flew back to his branch, watching over the forest once more. The mouse, feeling much braver than before, scurried back into his cozy hole, ready to rest with a heart full of gratitude. And so, under the watchful eyes of the owl, the forest slept peacefully, with its creatures learning that sometimes, wisdom comes not from rushing ahead, but from waiting patiently in the dark.